Well, let's look at sport now, and Bloemfontein is buzzing today ahead of the Springboks facing Portugal this afternoon. One of the notable local landmarks is Grey College, famous for producing Springboks and other top sportsmen. Newzroom Afrika's Benjamin Leshoro is at the famous school and joins us live. Benji, good to speak to you. You can't mention Springboks without mentioning Grey College.
Hugo, good afternoon to you. There's absolutely no way you can mention the Springboks without mentioning Grey College. Let me take you through this. Names like the Du Plessis brothers, Bismarck and Yanni Du Plessis. You talk about Adrian Strauss, former Springbok captain, Johan Goosen, Francois Steyn, one of 2 World Cup winners in South Africa. He won it in 2007 and 2019. He went to Grey College. And today, at number 9, Kobus Reinach will be starting for the Springboks. He is a Grey College alumni, and there is no better place to come and get the cheers for the Springboks or ahead of a Springboks game with the world champions in town than at Grey College. There's actually a game to our left that's actually going on right now, and everyone is happy, is braaiing, is just, getting into the mood of the game. And guess who we found here in Bloemfontein? One of the most famous people, certainly in the last 2 weeks. Mama Joy Chauke is here. She's been trending a lot. And let's find out, according to her at least, why she's been on the news. We found you in Bloemfontein. We were always going to find you whenever there's a national team playing.
There is no game without Mama Joy, so I am here. I'm here in Bloemfontein to watch at Springbok versus Portugal. I'm here. And when I'm here, what's going to happen? We are going to win the game.
You were not in Durban at the Ireland second test match. What happened in Durban?
No, it's not that I was unable to go there, because I got the Bri Army. They invited me to come. They said, Mama Joy, we will book you flight, we will book you the hotel, we will also get the tickets for you. And then because I was having a Kasi game, Dot Phillies game, they invited me before. So I didn't know there was it will clash. Then I decided to go to a Kasi game instead of going to the Springbok. And did you see what happened? They didn't win.
That's exactly what people are saying. Mama Joy was not there, and suddenly the Springboks lost.
Yes, I'm a lucky charm. Now I'm like, me and the Springboks are like tablets. I can tell you even now when we are here in Bloemfontein, they were eating. I was with the Bri Army, where there's a Bri Army, there's a Bri. But I didn't eat because, I fast for my team. So I will eat after the game. I am here just watching them braaiing, doing their things, just waiting for the game and watch the game. They are going to win it, not when Mama Joy fasted.
Mama Joy, you've been trending, as I said, quite a lot on the socials. What do you think of the reasons for that? There's been a lot of talk about you and what you do, and whether the new minister has had something to say, that he's going to be cutting what and all of that. What do you think?
Hearing that the minister has to cut or to stop, I was so surprised, because most of the games, I didn't go to the games because of Department of Sport, Art and Culture. Maybe people, they think, because I go most of the game like Bafana, Banyana, it's more about Safa. It's not about the sec. I can tell you, it was only the game when we go to France, and then they only provided flight, also accommodation. But the games outside Paris, like the game in Marseille, Marseille, Bordeaux, it was out of our pocket. We used to take our money to go there, but only...
So it's misleading to say Mama Joy is paid for by the Department of Sport to go around the world.
It's misleading because now people, they think Mama Joy has got 1.3 million. For me, I don't care who says what about me, but the fact that Mama Joy is a millionaire, that's my problem. Because people now, they think I have got money. When I was in Orlando watching Cassie games, the small children were following me saying, Mama Joy, you're a millionaire, give us money. You know, I was like, people can kill me. They thought I have got money. People can rob me and say I've got money. They can take me to the ATM. They say, please take the money out. Where am I going to get the money? You see, yeah. And I will get.
Mama Joy, well, you are here today, and we're definitely having a feeling that the Springboks will win their game against Portugal when it kicks off at 5 p.m. this afternoon. But let me bring in this gentleman also. His name is Major Race Vleis, and the word Vleis should already give you an idea of who I'm speaking to. The Bri Army founder. How are you, sir?
Very good, thank you. Very good. Happy to be here with Mama Joy to share the gees, the grey gees, and looking forward to a great match with Mama Joy. She's back in the crowds.
What is the Bri Army?
We're a collection of supporters, South African supporters overseas. So if you watch the rugby overseas, it's as if you're watching rugby in South Africa. We were in Twickenham 3 or 4 weeks ago with over 1,000 South Africans sitting together in the stand. So you got the gees. We're trying to bring the home vibe for the Springboks when they're overseas.
So just like England would have the Bri Army, you guys go around the world supporting the national teams, brying everywhere you go, blazing the trail, so to speak.
Yes. So we've been doing it for 6 years. We've just been growing. Mama Joy has helped us a lot. She comes to our events with the Rugby World Cup and just adds the gees to the Bri Army. So we love having Mama Joy, and we love Mama Joy.
You vowed off air, you vowed to me that you will take care of Mama Joy for as long as needs be, and this is obviously related to what has been said about Mama Joy. Tell us about that.
So we believe in Ubuntu. We're stronger when we're all together. So Mama Joy is the jewel of South Africa. So we want to make sure that Mama Joy is out there. The amount of publicity and marketing that Mama Joy brings for South Africa, it's incredible. I mean, you can't even measure it financially. So we want to make sure that Mama Joy is there, is seen, and the #1 superfan, which she is.
Well, you're doing a great job, Major. I don't know if we're going to be getting any food from the Bri Army, Hugo. I'm hoping that when we get off air, we'll have some lunch with them. But definitely, Mama Joy has made it to Bloemfontein, and it looks like it's a foregone conclusion that the Springboks will hammer Portugal later on this evening. Score prediction, Mama Joy?
It will be in a bigger margin. I'm telling you. You remember?
100-0.
100-0, 50-0, 53-2. You know, 2, not 3, 53-2. You will see. Just watch the game. I'm telling you. I remember when we go to Bordeaux, we played against Romania. You remember what happened? You remember the score? It was like big score. And now today, watch.
Okay. 5 p.m. kickoff, Hugo. We're all looking forward to it. We'll see if Mama Joy's prediction comes to pass. Portugal certainly did not let themselves down at the Rugby World Cup. I think it was Fiji that they actually beat at the World Cup. So certainly one of the upcoming nations in World Rugby. And today they've got a date with the world champions.
Benji, I know you're keen to tuck into the Vols, but before you do that, let's talk a little bit about the Boks themselves. Multiple changes, 14 on that run on 15 that goes in, that didn't play in that defeat to Ireland last week. What can we expect from the performance of these individuals, these men that are wearing the green and gold this afternoon?
Well, Hugo, you sort of do get what Coach Rassie Rasmus is trying to do. He's got 14 changes, and he sent all the other players home that you'd normally expect to play, from Captain Siya Kolisi, Faf de Klerks, your Eben Etzebeth, Peter Steph du Toit. they've been sent home. And this is, the idea is to rest them before the Rugby Championship, because in a couple of weeks' time, they'll be playing the first match of the Rugby Championship against Australia in Australia, and they'll play 2 matches there, come back home, face New Zealand at Ellis Park there in Johannesburg, before going over to Cape Town to play against the All Blacks again. What these gentlemen that have been chosen to play today need to do, or will want to do, is impress Coach Rassie Erasmus to be included in the rest of the Springboks calendar for the rest of the year, whether it's the Rugby Championship, the outgoing tour in Europe later on in the year. They will want to impress, because a lot of them will actually be the core of what, in fact, at a media briefing yesterday, assistant coach Mzwandile Stick spoke about how they are trying to make sure that there is a succession plan for the 2027 Rugby World Cup that will be taking place in Australia, to make sure that they have understudies to your normal starting lineup, because a lot of them might not be there come World Cup 2027 when the double world champions defend their crown. So these guys here, the match against Portugal is not a friendly match. They will want to impress the coaching staff like Mzwandile Stick, like Rassie Erasmus, Hugo.